All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Mushoku Tensei,
Season 2, Episode 11. Oh, right. Shit. We've been waiting for so long. Oh my god, it's happening. Oh, right, that too. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, baby! That's what we've been waiting for! That's what it's all about! Woo!
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
I mean, literally,
yeah.
It's like, whoa! Like, and then just hard cut. Like, that's basically
more
how
or less.
Rudy felt. So,
Like, yeah. That's... I had never really thought about it before, but like, to not be able to have a boner for an extended period of time.
That would fucking suck.
That would, it's, what would you even do? Like, would you be pent up, or is it that you're not pent up and that's why it doesn't happen?
All y'all with dicks out there, if you
dicks out for...
Yeah, dicks out for erections. Yeah. If you hadn't been able to, like, jack off or get off or anything for, like, 3 months straight, forget No Nut November. Just, like, no nut. Like,
right, like... Is it something where you don't feel the need, or you feel the need but you can't?
Right. If there's no blood going there, thus no erection, does that mean it's actually like the most zen, chill experience? It's just the mental fuckery of being like...
Confidence.
I remember... Well, right, but also I remember that feeling.
Yeah.
And I can't get that anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds
wild,
awful.
Man. But
you're sort of out of it now, Rudy. You're out of the woods, or into the wood.
And yes... But not exactly into the wood, because Fitz is not a
right. Yeah, Fitz is not a man.
Not a man.
But also, you weren't able to jack off, even though you tried to immediately afterwards. So,
right.
Yeah.
So is this going to be one of those, like, you go into the sauna with your bros and you're like, hey man, so you gonna help me, you know? Help me out?
I don't know. But I'm just hoping that we get some good romance and communication between Fitz.
Or we're just gonna, see if it fits, So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. My partner.
Yeah.
We need to talk. Yeah. What is this nothing about? Yeah.
Right, he's holding to the, I'm gonna pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah, you tried to seduce a bodyguard, I thought I would not like Luke, and I'm slowly but surely realizing Luke's just a stand-up, decent guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't been tested.
He's protective.
He hasn't been tested truly, I think.
Yeah, but like...
Yeah, he seems perfectly reasonable.
Ah, yes.
Gendo Hikari time. What the hell is going on with you two? Yep. The fidget! Holy shit!
Yeah, that's, shouting, people hear that stuff.
This is cool, because then we could probably go back and see the times where they were switching, or they had already switched.
6 months passed.
Thank you! That is so meta!
Yep.
I love it! Based. Let's go.
I respect that he's a person from your past. That being said...
Yes. You can do this. And maybe someone. Okay. No. That'd be
no, she's asking you to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. All right. You said it with that little bit of courage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're gonna have the build-up episode.
Must. Great logic, Sherlock.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This one.
Oh my god.
Their faces!
the wince.
Yeah. Oh, visualize and like get specific. Yeah, yeah. Ah, she's doing my self-hug!
Yeah, yeah.
She's doing my self-hug! Taksakana! Ah! Holy shit!
Wait,
that was amazing!
that was hilarious. Yes,
Oh.
thank you.
Oh. Oh, fuck. She's making sure she's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No
Well-
bullshit or nonsense, Sylphie.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Please tell me that it's straightforward.
So, Aaron, 5 years ago, we... I'm the R and he's the colossal type.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Oh, this is so relatable. The strafing closer and closer.
Okay.
Aw. A little bit of... Wait. Are they going on a date? Like...
Oh. Yeah.
So I need your help
Right.
to go get this.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, all right.
Oh, so they'll be casting magic together. Ah, no.
See, this is a problem with the complicated plan.
Yeah. God, this is such a good, like... Hard cut to them with like 6 other people. Okay, I like this.
So yeah, like this is fun,
hang out
you know.
here. But I think it's mostly to show that the way that they. Oh my gosh. Fits.
All right, girl, you can do this.
Yeah.
Forget what Luke said. Be direct.
Ah. Yeah, where'd you get it?
Mm-hmm.
I just imagine going,
Yeah.
I can do something bigger.
Uh-huh.
Hey, let me touch its wood. Think of the girth!
Oh my god.
This is incredible!
Oh my god.
This is so good! Whoa.
Oh, like dispelling the storm and all that? Oh. Oh no. It's not clearing. This usually works. I'm so sorry.
This is so funny. She's got like a shelter nearby and everything.
Yeah.
And she's planning to set it. Are they gonna have cave sex? This is gonna be the funniest shit.
See, cave sex might sound great in theory, but being comfortable is
Yeah. You don't want to reveal
great.
this like
shit, like stones digging into my back, you know.
But if they planned this, there's probably literally like stuff in here then, you know?
Watch.
That's why she wanted me
Now,
there.
even when she tries to seduce him, he'll be too on guard because he's like, no, there's a magic wheel. They're interfering with us. Oh my god. Is she... She's also trying to... Oh my god. He's a different person. He's not going to do that anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
He remembers you.
And character development. Like,
Yeah.
like she didn't realize how much he's changed. Yeah.
Yep.
Is she going to do the head lean on his back?
Maybe.
Nope. You can see the eyes. No, she's just nervous. Okay. Come on, Sylvie! Oh my god, it's all gonna click once she just says. But you're not gonna say who you are yet?
But because of the ED thing.
It's gonna be once the shades come off. Yeah. Cool. Yep. I mean, I think she just wants him to be the one to do this part.
Yes.
Yeah. Come on, yeah.
Yeah, will he realize on his own? The glasses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. 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 There we go. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Go!
But that's not the final episode of the season.
But
holy shit!
Unless there's some severe like trauma responses or anything crazy, this is it.
Okay.
All right, it's an amazing W for our boy. You know.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit! This was fantastic.
You did it, Sylvie.
Yep.
Way to go,
Sylvia. You legend. You contrived the most ridiculous plan with Ariel and Luke.
But damn it, in this show,
Yep.
while we do have things that get sidetracked because of inconveniences and all that, when the reasonable characters are then like, really, the best way to do it would just be to be straightforward and let them know you're Sylphia. Oh, but we're not going to do that? Okay. Then it's going to work because that would be bullshit if it didn't. And you might need to strong arm it and be like, no.
Yep.
Take a step, you know.
Yeah, it creates some fun drama. That was fantastic. The build up was beautiful.
Yep.
And the fact that all this stuff was happening, it put Rudy into a situation where he was kind of trying to suss out what was going on. But then once he realized, oh, she wants me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm very nervous about this.
This is a very specific set of circumstances.
This is also a very vulnerable area for me, and I don't want to experience that kind of pain again.
Yep.
So I want to be very careful. And he enters this, and
Yeah.
right when we get down to the underwear, instead of her saying, "Oh, there's just a couple things left," no, she goes, "There's only one thing left," and he knew exactly what she meant.
Exactly.
He's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
and then he's like, "I'm pretty sure." I think
Yeah.
at that point he like probably is thinking to himself, "I think this is Sylphia." All this is starting to click for me.
I think he was suspicious before then, because
Right.
there's a point where we start to kind of like stop showing his thoughts in the scene, and he like.
And that's for the dramatic reveal.
Yeah, the dramatic reveal. But like,
Yeah.
I think that it was made perfectly clear because of the specificity of everything that was happening, right? But
Yeah. Obviously, I think he thought that she was Sylphia for a while, but I was just saying that at that moment, it is a very specific thing to give vague communication of saying there's only one thing left, when in terms of undressing, there were three things left.
Indeed.
In just a very thick-headed literal sense.
Yeah.
And yet she went for no, there's one thing left.
Yeah.
And
But
he knew because by this point, he's already kind of pretty sure he knows what's going on.
But also, I will say that's even a really good way to do it, because it actually is protected against the thick-headed, like energy of not understanding. Even though I've seen some shit in my day from anime protagonists, but by saying there's only one thing left, that's saying it's not the clothes, because those are two things that generally are considered to go together. Right. So it's clearly not that. What's the one other thing? Oh, the glasses. There you go.
There you go. Yep.
Right. So awesome. And I love that it was something where Rudy specifically brought up and I think when he mentioned it's taboo for elves to, show skin and all that stuff, I think that was something where he was thinking of Sylphie, but he wasn't thinking that Fitz was Sylphie yet necessarily. And so it's I'm going to be respectful and all that stuff. And great. That shows to her that, he didn't forget you.
No.
No shot. No shot.
I loved also the way in which her asking to be undressed kind of led us to think that there was a possibility that she was thinking he was going to be very similar to how he was in the past, and try to kind of cop a feel kind of equivalent.
Or at the very least that she was probably a little bit surprised, even though not entirely, that she had to actually be like, no, undress me. Right?
In either way, she's nervous because this is happening. The plan worked. He's here. They're having oh no, my clothes are wet moment. And I love that that's the hilarious plan that they came up with was, so we have to have a reason for him to take off my glasses. I got it. We'll do the classic, oh no, I'm wet. Take off my clothes.
Right.
And it's like, yes, that is hilarious.
And Rudy even came up with hey, if you're nervous because I'm here, I won't look, but if you want just extra stuff, I can make you a separate room in here. I can leave the cave, It's like, no.
Yeah.
It's all the things of Sylphia thinking, I want you to dick me down.
Yeah, I want you to bend me over, yank my hair, and
exactly.
take me hard, and take me now.
Princess Ariel
this is literally
what kind of relationship do you want? And Sylphia starts with I want to share a bed with him. Okay,
that's
and then
cool.
she keeps going.
Yeah.
It's like,
Rudy, we can be
kind of crude,
and, how many babies do you want me to put in you? Oh, how many would you like? Oh, lots it is then. I love watashi mo.
the impressions that she was doing of Rudy were spectacular.
It was so goofy and so fun. Yep. But I think what sold it to me was the fidgeting and the self-hugging and then eventually she's full on straddling a statue.
I've been down bad like that where it's not even specific person, just puberty is a hell of a thing, and it's just hormones be raging and furniture is starting to look very attractive, and you're just something's gotta happen.
Something's gotta give.
Yeah.
So TMI, but but for me, I used to bike a lot as a teen. And the thing that was always annoying was that you're kind of doing this.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you do the standing up to pedal.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I'm full on, erect, biking and stuff like that, right? Butt up, to the back, and I'm feeling the breeze, come through, everything. It's just a great feeling. It's a summer day and everything. But I'm full on, I'm making noise that I can hear, just by like existing right here. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, God, I hope no one is paying attention as I like zoom past them like in cars and stuff.
I remember the first time that, first and only time that my sister ever tried to give me a corn dog. Then there was a slapping sound. She didn't expect that. And I was like, maybe don't do that.
I love that you you didn't specify to anybody else in the world that's watching this that is like, what the hell is a corn dog? And they think, oh, they're gonna give you a hot dog with corn mash
myself
around
probably. It's something that people would do sometimes where it's the you knee somebody in the butt.
Yep.
She didn't aim quite right.
Yep. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sylvia, you were relatable this episode. You were adorable this episode.
And this wasn't the
won.
finale. You won, but this wasn't the finale. And I'm very excited to see how the next episode goes because that's
Now, obviously, there's going to be a part 2 of season 2 at some point.
Yep.
But, that's going to be, probably like 6 months or so down the line. But, damn, as far as like a way to build up the slow burn for a really satisfying moment of catharsis here, this was pretty good. Like, Mushoku Tensei had a really high bar coming into season 2.
Oh, yeah.
And this was definitely a slower paced kind of progression of story and focusing on characters that we kind of don't really care about fully yet.
I could see it being a season that people don't like as much as in particular, the second core of season 1, because since Rudy has grown so much as a person already, it's satisfying because we see him in his, like
in his low state, especially in the beginning.
Right, but more mature state as well. Whereas it not having as much like growth in the moment because he's already grown so much.
Right, but I think that's where I think this season is still really strong, is that first half especially gave us so much growth for Rudy.
Yes.
And while this was the part with hey, we're at the school, we're getting all the side characters to end up conveniently in the one location, which is, really fun. We also got some big lore drops and stuff. We have characters coming back from a while that we do care about, like Sylphiet. It's kind of also a setup arc, clearly. So makes me really excited because Mushoku Tensei has a lot of good faith for me and Jacob. I know I can speak for you in this regard, but
this show has built more good faith with me than probably any other show I've watched.
Because it had so much, especially that was potentially writing against it.
Yeah, it kept going for the high risk, high reward kind of things and kept blowing me away.
Nailing it.
Yeah.
Like I definitely am worried whenever shows bring up things like the little slavery bit or the stuff with the Beast Kid. Yeah. But it was still handled so well that I'm like,
right.
It's
fine. Rudy is still, he's grown a lot, but he's still growing.
He's still being the focus of his life story and how he's growing in this second chance that he gets here.
Yeah.
So
and little things like the fact that Princess Ariel is like, no, 6 months has passed already. That. One, it's fun from the get along with it, as far as the romance side of things, but it's also just like, yes, because over the course of a few episodes, 6 months passes. This is, like you said, it's the story of Rudy's life. Like, it's not just some, show ends when high school ends, right? Like,
we're on a saga here.
Yep.
And the idea also that this is a tie-in potentially for a really cool political intrigue arc. Yes. I see you, Mushoku Tensei. And I see the way that this could actually be part of the Man God's plan because it gets Rudy, I use the names interchangeably. But
associated with Princess Ariel, potentially.
Associated with Princess Ariel, then tie things back to then potentially a civil war, which could then tie things into a grander conflict, which could tie things into a whole bunch of other things. So,
but also,
pretty cool.
If Rudy ends up getting attached to Sylphiet and potentially setting down roots of some kind, that's even more of a solid distraction from any potential stuff on the Vegerit continent. So, as far as like a deflection that might originally have just been a short, detour in the grand scheme of things, this could turn into a very long one.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, one of the things that's probably going to be the biggest world-changing thing from just Rudy and Sylphie's kind of relationship and stuff is that because Sylphie has this alter ego of Fitz and stuff, end with the idea that there's going to be times where Ariel is going to be taking the identity of Fitz in those specific times there.
Right, because that was also confirmed.
That was also confirmed that it happened a couple times, which means we could probably go back this season and check a couple times for that. There is a very real possibility that they'll have to do things more official because they're tied to, royalty and stuff.
Yeah.
And that leads to its own kind of things there because Rudius has his own family lineage, which is tied tangentially to the whole family, Nodos, Grey Rat, all kind of stuff there,
Luke's there.
which could then tie even more into a political intrigue kind of subplot side of things. So,
and hell, as a result of this,
I'm really excited about this.
we could even get a situation where then Princess Ariel is like, no, I need to do the undercover thing as Fitz again. But now Fitz and Rudy are in a relationship, right? And so there could be extra, like as far as the, it's not a harem, but, a bunch of comedic, interactions. That's also a thing that could happen, and I'm totally down for it, because then that's more of the connections to the political intrigue.
Three-way, baby! Like let's go! Let's go! We already know that there's Sylvie's not completely straight, as far as things go there.
Well, also, let's be real. And if they need a unicorn, right, what better unicorn than a princess that will be, waiting to basically get a political marriage, probably.
Sure.
So.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
let's just go full harem at this point,
I mean, this is one of the situations where you could actually do something, Polly, and have it fit.
And it would
for the sake of Sylvia.
For the sake of Sylvia,
I
think she might be the jealous type. She might be the jealous type. So I don't want that in any real full sense, but maybe in the political
the reason why I brought it up was not from the standpoint of Polly, even though I want more stories to get into that in general.
Sure.
But the idea that this is not just something that means a lot for these two characters. It is something that means a lot, and not even just in the political standpoint, in all kinds of different ways. Kinds of different ways. Layers of satisfying on what just happened here. And then also what happens in the next episode.
It's almost like if you set up good expectations for your storytelling and then you deliver on the expectations that you spent lots of time building up to, your audience is going to get really satisfied.
Yeah. It's crazy because a lot of the stuff that Mushoku Tensei does, I feel like is shouldn't be anything special, right? It's I wish this was just the gold standard because it's
just
nothing
we have
fundamentally
really low
crazy.
Expectations for isekai.
Yeah.
So Mushoku Tensei, when it does things above average and goes above and beyond in those ways that it does do,
it's not a good isekai; it's a good fantasy.
It's a good fantasy.
Character drama.
A good character drama.
Fill in the blank.
A good exploration of a deeply traumatized person that isn't very likable. It's only recently, really, that Rudius has become more likable
to the point where the situations with the Beastkin girls, where that's it's a surprise because Rudy's a very different person now, not entirely, but so much to the point
he still gets some he still has tendencies,
indeed. But
but God, shows us so much good faith here.
Yes.
Watch, next episode is called Turning Point.
If it does.
Just hey, fuck you.
But I want Rudy to also tell Sylvie.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
It's a turning point because a little red archmage with a big red hat just goes, hey, there's just the school blows
There's
up.
just
hey, nice buckets.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, if they wanted to do some kind of crossover thing, that totally wouldn't work.
This anime actually could do it because like some of the isekai we've been doing recently, like Slime, this actually has canon reasons for people to come from, Earth
and also the world is so big that it wouldn't take over the whole story theory.
Oh, not at all.
To do some little cameo.
Not at all.
But I mean, it has enough characters. It does cameos with its own characters.
Yeah.
Right?
I think that their sex will get enhanced because they can both silent cast little different things to enhance the experience.
Well, okay. I don't think the show is going to go into detail with regards to their sex for that to be communicated.
For that, go read the manga, light novel, or whatever.
But I mean, let's be real. If any of us had some kind of superpower thing, if superpowers were a thing in general in the world at large, what would be the most immediate application that
Mage
people would
hand.
think of?
Just
How
add
do
an
you use
extra-
it for sex?
Add an extra, ethereal hand that's
Yep.
just there for
Whether you're talking
basic
about
needs.
illusions, telekinesis, transmutation, or
Healing.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there. And all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out my Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play on Twitch. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.